Only a handful of tracks inspire as much adoration and nostalgia in the hearts of F1 fans as this one. This historic circuit awaits you. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Stroll, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Gasly, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Joe, Bottas, Ocon, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comments, Anthony Davidson. Hello. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
I know you're frustrated to be this far back on the grid, but you've got to keep that under control. Keep a cool head and work your way through the field gradually as you go. It's not all going to be won or lost at the first corner. Okay, so our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of this lap. got P12. Gasly's ahead of you. That's Hamilton behind. Our gap to first place, 4.2 seconds. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. 13 laps to go. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Some information on Magnussen for you. Okay, they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Okay, we're sat in P12 now. That's Gasly ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Hamilton's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Okay, so gap to the leader, 6.5 seconds. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. Okay, 12 laps to go. Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Gasly's ahead of you, and gap to the car in front, 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 25.4. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Your last lap time, 1:26.4. Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. In this lap. Push now. Green flag. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now. Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Logan's coming in for his stop now. Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Okay, gap ahead, 1.7 seconds. Stroll is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. currently sat in 6th. Leclerc ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Alonso behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. The distance to the leader, 5.1 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. That's Alonso behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 27.3. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.9 seconds. Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Second place, you're in second place. Lando ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Perez is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Perez behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. And the time last lap, 1:27.3. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds. Okay, so gap to the car behind, 6.7 seconds. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Race, final lap. Okay, you sat in P2. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. They're on old mediums. Perez is behind you. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
That was amazing. In a way, a bit disappointed, but well done, everyone.
Here's the checkered flag, and our winner has landed. It's Lando Norris for victory.
Well, what a drive for them out there today, Crofty. You could see the emotion, you can see what it means to them right now, and they can take this energy that they've created in this race today and move that forward for the others coming their way. Brilliant stuff.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight.